Tonight it's Newcastle United against Man City in the third round of the Carabao Cup here at St James's Park. 8 o'clock kick-off. The weather is absolutely rubbish. But what sort of teams are Newcastle United and Man City going to be putting out? Do they see this Carabao Cup as a priority this season? In particular Newcastle. Do we see this as an opportunity to knock out one of the big guns and progress all the way to the final and pick up a trophy at last? Both managers, Eddie Howe and Pep Guardiola, in their press conferences have been a bit cagey. You could kind of intimate from what they've been saying that there might be a bit of squad rotation going on, that they might be putting weaker squads out, or are they just playing a bit of a cat and mouse, some mind games with each other to keep each other guessing, or they genuinely mean that. They're going to have use their complete squads to put out weaker sides and then just see what happens. That's what I'm going to be discussing in this video. It's coming up. Welcome back, it's Eddie here from Tyneside Life. First of all, if you didn't see the video that I put out just a couple of days ago, my channel Tyneside Life has been nominated and shortlisted as a finalist in the National Football Content Awards at Liverpool Anfield on November the 16th in the category of Best New Content Creator. Thank you everybody that's voted to help me get to this stage so far, but that's not it. I need your help again. Everybody who's voted, I need you to vote again. Go onto the website, go down to the category of Best New Content Creator, click on Tyneside Life, it's in alphabetical order, and then go to the bottom of the page, hit the button for terms and conditions, click the vote button, and that would be really, really appreciated, because we want a winner here at Newcastle United and Geordieland. So thanks very much for voting for Tyneside Life. I also want to take the opportunity to mention a couple of videos that are going to be released soon. A couple of days ago I interviewed a gentleman who's 74 years old called Gary Cosgrove, and he was there at the semi-final, both legs against Rangers in the 1969 Inter-City Fairs Cup competition. Of course, we went on to win it against Wijpest Doza. He was there, he witnessed it up in Ibrox, but also down here at St James's Park when the Rangers fans invaded the pitch, then went on to smash up half of Newcastle City Centre. Also, I've located a guy called Dave, he's 94. He was at the 1955 FA Cup final at Wembley. I'll be interviewing him shortly and putting out these videos in this historic year for Newcastle United where we might win a trophy, and I'm really excited about releasing those two videos. If you don't want to miss out, if you want to get a notification of when those videos come out, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Back to tonight, Newcastle against Man City, and what sort of teams are going to be putting out tonight. It's been a subject of some hot debate, certainly on the one or two videos that I've put out, about what sort of team Newcastle will start against Sheffield United, which I got a bit wrong, but also at Man City tonight. A lot of you think that he's going to have a lot more squad rotation, bring in his fringe 11 players in, give them a bit more experience against Man City. Eddie Howe has intimated in his press conference that he's going to be utilising the squad, which it's difficult to interpret that sort of rhetoric, and Pep Guardiola likewise is talking about kind of preparing his fan base that it would be detrimental by putting out these full strength squad all the time. There's going to be some squad rotations. So it's hard to predict how tonight's going to go. My personal opinion is that Newcastle United and Eddie Howe should be seeing this as a real, genuine opportunity for a trophy this year. I can't see him being disrespectful to the fan base here tonight by putting out a weakened squad that could see us easily get knocked out by a Man City squad who, you know, almost more or less it doesn't matter who they put out, they're going to be brilliant. And we are historically poor against Man City. I think he's going to be putting out his strongest starting 11 at the beginning of this game. In particular, Trippier as well, as he's going to be wanting to play against his boyhood team that he supported, Man City. So the team I'm going for tonight is the usual back four in midfield, very similar to the AC Milan match. I've got Tonali on the left, Bruno in the middle, Longstaff on the right, and up on the left, Gordon, with Isak starting in the middle, with Miggy on the right. That's what I think he's going to do. I think he's going to want to quickly get a foothold in the game, take the lead, hopefully develop into a comfortable lead, and then utilise a squad rotation later on. I think the fans deserve that. I think the competition deserves that respect as well, to give us a chance to progress. For Man City, it's a little bit different. I mean, they are probably going to win the Premier League title. They've got a genuine chance of winning the Champions League final, and progressing in the FA Cup and Carabao Cup are also genuine trophies as well. So the world looks a little bit different for Pep Guardiola than it does for Eddie Howe and Newcastle United. They'll probably see the Carabao Cup as the least of their priorities. So it's more likely, in my opinion, they'll play a weaker squad against us. Certainly in the first 11 starting. He has said, I think Calvin Phillips will be starting. Jack Grealish, I think, is back fit as well, and Matteo. I think he might have Haaland on the bench. But whoever they put out, they're still going to be a strong squad, and that's why I think Newcastle will need to put out a really strong side at the beginning to hopefully knock out one of the big guns. And of course, we've got Burnley on Saturday as well, a match I think personally that he might use in the beginning. Some players like Livramento, like Lewis Hall, he might be utilising them a lot more. Hopefully, if things go well tonight, we'll be seeing Livramento and Lewis Hall and one or two other players, and Elliot Anderson as well. But who knows? Just my opinion. What I do want to happen is us to beat Man City tonight, to get through to the fourth round of the Carabao Cup, because I think we could get all the way to Wembley again. Anyway, it's about 3:30 now. I'm going to head back out, get myself a cup of coffee, put this video together. Let me know what you think in the comments below, what sort of team you expect to come out tonight. I'd be interested to hear your views. And depending on what happens, I may or may not be doing another video before the match, but certainly I'll be doing a post-match reaction to whatever the result is. See you later.